Hey, welcome back, Team Starlight. We are here with Chris at RetroRebornCircuit San Jose, where he went 6-2 in the tournament. Unfortunately, bubbled and got 20th place, but he is playing a spicy deck. Chris, tell us about your deck.
Yeah, so I'm playing Relinquished. 6-2 yesterday on the main event. Yeah, it's unfortunate, man. Like you said, 20th place. I was like 4 spots away. I thought I could make it, but my tiebreakers just weren't it. But yeah, I had a lot of fun playing this, and I was really happy with the results. I honestly think it did better than I thought it was gonna do. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah, let's get into the list.
Sure. So, like I said, Relinquished. So obviously, I'm playing 3 Relinquished. There's actually a lot of people who didn't know what this card does, so because it's from the GOAT format. But
Right.
essentially, what this card does is I have to ritual summon him, and then when I summon him, I can basically equip one of my opponent's monsters to him in my spell and trap card zone, and that includes face down monsters, which is kind of broken in my opinion. And then I get the attack and defense of all those monsters that I equip.
Right.
On top of that, it can't be destroyed by battle as well. And if you do ever attack it, you take the same damage I take as well. So there's a neat little trick where I can, even if you like wall up and do like dupe frog block, or you have like face down set cards, I can just like attack into it. I'll take the damage and then you'll take the damage as well, so I can keep the game going.
Right.
So I think that's a neat little trick that I've been doing.
Cool.
Yeah. Next 3 are 3 Jin releasers. So yeah, this is kind of like my win scenario card a lot of times, because I'll lock out basically all the S tier decks that are out there right now. So like Bayou, Frogs, basically any combo deck that special summons.
Right.
And what this card basically does is, if I use him as the tribute for the ritual summon, my opponent can't special summon monsters while my ritual summon monsters face up. So if Relinquish is on the field and I used him, you basically just get locked out of all your special summons. And this is a really cool combo because, like I said, he can't be destroyed by battle. So it's really hard for you to get him off the board now. Yeah, it's like Vanity Fiend or like Dyna, but like on steroids, because you just can't attack him.
Right. It's one-sided too?
It's one-sided as well,
Right.
which is why it's kind of broken. I can continue to special summon, so like I've had turns where I'll special summon double Relinquished, and both of them use Jin, so if you get rid of one, you still can't special summon.
Right.
So that's pretty cool. And then this card has an extra effect where if he's in my graveyard already, I can just banish him from the game, and that counts as my whole tribute cost. Technically it's not a cost, but it counts as my tribute for my ritual summon, so I don't actually go -1. It's already in the grave, and then I can just special summon the field.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so this is pretty cool. Moving on to searchers, so I play 3 Sonic Bird and 3 Manju. So Sonic Bird searches for my Black Illusion rituals, and Manju searches for either Relinquished or my Black Illusion rituals.
Right.
A lot of people ask me why I don't play Senju, and I'll get into that for the combos, but basically I always want the ritual spell in my hand. I don't actually want Relinquished in my hand ever. Drawing it's kind of like a dead card. I want to be able to search for it later on in the game. So having the ritual spell in my hand is really important, and I'll show you why, because there's a nice little synergy there. But
Gotcha.
yeah, these search for what I need. Moving on, Triple Breaker. So this is gonna be a really this might be a little long, but there's just so much like tech that goes into this for all the cards. I'm playing them for very specific reasons. So Breaker, I'm always trying to get rid of back row. I'm trying to bait out back row, so like D Prisons that will get rid of Relinquish, bait out Bottomless, bait out Raigeki Break, Dust, MST, anything that will get rid of the equip spell on my Relinquished, Royal Oppression, anything like that. Really, this is just trying to bait out cards. But the great thing about it is that it combos well with my other card, Black Garden. I'm just gonna skip right to it because
Yeah.
I have to explain that combo. Basically, Black Garden, if you don't know what this does, I activate it, and then anytime a monster that gets summoned after it gets activated, it loses half of its attack, and then the other person of the summoned monster gets an 800 token.
Yeah. The
Again,
wording's a mouthful.
it's a mouthful. There's, yeah, I got a lot of judge rulings to all 8 matches. It was a nightmare for me and my opponent, but
Yeah.
that's how this deck is. And this works really well because I can go Breaker, and I can go CL1 Breaker, CL2 Black Garden, so this dodge is pulling the rug, which is awesome. because they'll side pulling the rug specifically for Manju and Sonic Bird.
Right.
So I dodge that. I'll break the pulling the rug for free, or I'll break whatever I need to break, and then he's still 800. You have a token, right?
Right.
And then I'll tribute him off for my Relinquished. I'll get Relinquished out on the board. That's 2 summons.
Yeah.
You have 2 tokens on your side of the field, and then I'll tribute away Black Garden to bring back Breaker from the grave with its second effect, because he's 1600s, right?
Right.
So two 800 tokens gives me 600.
Exactly,
And then typically I'll have back row to protect, or I might have another Black Garden to play for my hand because I play 3. So it's like I got a free monster, I got a free break.
Right.
You can't summon monsters. I mean, you can normal summon, but they're all going to be dead anyways.
Right.
You can't kill my Relinquished. If I special summon with Jin, you also can't special summon. So if this happens, which it did a lot for all my matches, you can't come back. It's
Right.
not possible, in my opinion. And a lot of people were really upset. So
Yeah, that sounded like a really cool combo.
yeah. But yeah, so sorry, I skipped to the Black Gardens. But yeah, so Black Gardens for the spells, but Breaker basically for baiting out, and it works really well with Black Garden.
Gotcha.
I think there was a funny scenario. I played against a plant lockdown deck where they played Rivalry of Warlords.
Oh, wow.
And so I main deck Kaiku and Breaker as well. So he thought like, oh, I have Relinquished on field and like, okay, I'm stuck now. He thought I had board lock. And I just summoned Breaker, and then I broke his Rivalry of Warlords and his Kaiser Coliseum, and I just went off on him.
Wow. Okay. Well, that sounds like such a kind of toxic matchup.
It was super toxic. It was super toxic. He thought he had me on board lock. I was like, I played triple Breaker, and it's a spellcaster, so that does nothing against me.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay, and then 1800 beater, so I played double Kaiku and 1 Jin releaser of the Ritual. I'm gonna be honest, this card's like not that good at all, but I play him for a couple reasons. One, this deck loses to deck dev really badly, and so him being 1800 with a 1400 defense is really great because I can set him with this on the field and be safe. I could summon him and bait out bottomless or like beat over if I have to, and he's just fodder for like my discard traps, which I'll show you later. So it's the same effect as Releaser Ritual, the other Jin. So basically I can banish him from my graveyard and use him as the tribute for my ritual summon.
Gotcha.
So again, like I just use him as a beater, and if I ever need that extra banish to special summon Relinquish, then that's it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Kaiku works great with Black Garden though. So another, you can't deck dev this is why I play him. But it works super great because Black Garden halves my attack and gives you a token. So even if you don't have, like if you have set monsters on your side of the field with no back row and you think, oh, he can't Kaiku me, he's at 900 attack and then your token's at 800.
Right.
And I just summoned him, so you can't garden of this, you can't do anything, and I just like swing over, and now I have graveyard control on top of it, all the other control I have. So it's, yeah, if I have this and this on the field, that's a pretty good combo already.
Right.
Yeah, and then finally, just 1 Dark Arm. I was heavily thinking if I should play him or not, and I'm glad I did because he did save me in one of my matches, and where I had to out like a bunch of cards to keep my plays going, and it was great because like I have decent graveyard control. I can continue to banish my Jins to get Relinquished out and then summon Dark Arm. It was between this or Gale. My thought process was Gale's kind of cooked if I have Black Garden because he instantly gets halved, and then even if I have someone, he's still gonna die. But the thought process was if I play Gale, I can go Arcanite Magician because I play so many spellcasters. But I opted for Dark Arm, so
Gotcha.
that's what happened there.
Yeah, he's a boss monster.
Yeah,
you can't go wrong with him.
Yeah. But I will say sometimes he's dead. Like if I draw him too early, he's dead, and
Gotcha.
yeah.
But if he comes down, it's kind of like you're gonna crack back or win the game, right?
Exactly. Like I'd like to draw him like maybe like 3 or 4 turns in a game where it's like, okay, I have control now. Summoning him feels extra good. Right. Yeah, where it's like if I draw him first turn, I'm like, oh, I'm down a card already, and I don't have a lot of control. So again, this card almost didn't make the cut, but I'm glad I put him in. Okay, so moving to spells. Yeah, triple Black Garden. Already explained most of the combos for my monsters with this. It works well with Kaiku. It works well with if I need to tribute a token to summon Relinquished on my side of the field. It works well with bringing Breaker back from the graveyard. And I have monsters that can beat over the tokens, which is great. And I can send my opponent's tokens, like I said, to special summon my monsters back. So this is great. Oh, also one thing I didn't mention is this is really great against combo decks if I don't draw any back row to protect myself. A lot of the times I notice I don't draw anything to protect myself, and I'll just I'll draw Black Garden just by itself, and I'll activate it and just end my turn. I'll pass completely with no monsters and no spells or traps. And they typically can't do anything about it because they'll have to do like a really bad heavy storm or something to like get rid of it. And they know that their monster's still not gonna be strong enough to beat over the token that gets special summoned in my side field. So this card, in my opinion, like in this format, is really good. I'm surprised not more people are playing it.
Yeah, it's a hard card to play around because a lot of people don't even really know what it does. Like they're like, who gets the token? Do you get the token? Do I get the token?
Yeah. And the rulings, like I try my best not to rule shark people. I'm not a fan of people who do, but I know a lot of people take it really seriously. But I caught a lot of people off guard today, or yesterday. Someone summoned Gravekeeper Descendant off of Gravekeeper Spy, and he instantly got halved to 750.
Right.
So my token just beat over him, and he's like, "Oh, I forgot. I should have summoned him in defense." And I was like, that's just how it goes. I was yeah. So great card. Works really well with this deck. Yeah. Moving on. So 3 preparations of rights. So this is where I was talking about earlier. And again, sorry. This is just there's a lot of combos, a lot of really complicated combos.
Standings after round 6 have been posted on top deck.
I'll try to make this quick then. Okay.
Please tell me you have 5 minutes.
5 minutes, okay, 5 minutes. I'll try to make this quick. Basically, the reason why I was saying I like these Searchers line and why I play triple Sonic Bird instead of Senju is because I want these in my hand, so that way I can bait out MST, I'll bluff, I'll set these, Dust, Breaker, Lila, send these to the grave, and then Preparation of Rights, I can add Relinquished to my hand from deck, and I can add this back from the graveyard to my hand.
Gotcha.
So I'm baiting out all of your cards while still kind of like going plus, which is awesome. It's an awesome feeling when it works, which it did a lot. People side in Dust against me, I bait those out. I see people playing Lila, all that stuff. It works really, really well.
Gotcha.
By the way, Albert made top 8. What place did you make?
Let's see, we're in 5th place.
5th place, let's go. Top 8, day 2. We got deck profile you, man. And I'll blaze through this. So heavy, obviously, MST, obviously, and then this is where the other synergy comes from. So I play triple Raigeki Break and Phoenix Wing Blast. So I have so many cards to pitch that I can constantly get back. I love pitching. I'll pitch this. I'll pitch this. I'll pitch this. I'll even pitch these if these are dead in my hand, but basically I have so much cards to pitch to my graveyard that I can get back really easily. So it's like I have I'm never scared of back row or like big monsters or like Vanity's Fiend or Dinah. Like they're leaving the board immediately. So it feels really great. And then I don't feel like I'm down resources because next turn I'm just doing this, right? I'm going off next turn.
Right.
Yeah, so that works really, really well. I board locked a lot of people using these, because they thought they were safe. Because I would just pitch Jin and then I would Jin lock them next turn.
Gotcha.
Solemn because it's Solemn. Trap Stun. I opted to play 1 because just too many people are playing deck dev. I have to, and Blackwings are just so powerful. Like if I get Icarus attacked, I lose, so I have to play at least 1. Mirror Force. Double Starlight because I always have an equip spell from Relinquish, so it's just nice to have that protection. And then I opted for double Bottomless instead of double Deep Prison just because. Like if you attack me, I don't really care. I lose a token, or you're trying to beat or Relinquished. It's not happening.
Right.
But I care if you summon like a Titanial or something. That's huge, right? So Bottomless. Side. I'll quickly go into my side. So 1 Cyber, just 1. 2 doesn't really make sense in this deck because I usually have tokens or something. It's hard to get out. 1 DD Assailant for if I know I'm playing against decks that have like deck dev in it, I'll side him in and try to like out big monsters or like monsters that are like blocking my plays.
Right.
1 Possessed Dark Soul. This card came so clutch against me against Frogs. I took his whole board and then I Jin locked him right after. So I had double dupe to protect me, and I had Jin and Relinquished. It was over.
Dude, that sounds like a crazy board.
It was a crazy board, man. So he immediately just was like, all right, that's game, because you just can't attack me. You can't switch summon is over. Double Dinah. Works really well in this deck if I can get him like face up. Like if I set him first and then flip while Black Garden's on the field, so you can't special summon. It's awesome. My body to just protect me from like Icarus attack or like Gemini Spark or Smashing Ground or anything that's gonna out my Relinquish, because you can't attack it, so you have to destroy it somehow. So side that in. Double Lightning. So if I feel like this is based off of the player that I'm playing, if I feel like they're a very aggressive player, I'll start siding out like Raigeki Break and just opt for this, and I'll just like go for board wipes instead. Like if you're pushing me too hard, I have to double Lightning Vortex you.
Right.
Typically 1 goes in, but like I said, it depends on the player.
Right.
Double pulling the rug. So I lose to decks that have like Monarchs, because they'll just tribute away the tokens to like Caius me, and people side Breaker against me as well. Breaker really screws with me, and so pulling the rug is really awesome.
Gotcha.
And then this I added in day 2. This wasn't in my day 1 list, but I realized this is actually really good against like decks that like go combo too crazy with spells. So like Turbo Frogs or whatever it's called, like OTK Frogs. I lost to Turbo Dragon because they just went too crazy and quadruple rejuved me. It was insane. So I was like, I needed this, and it works really well with this deck. I didn't get to use it, but I think it'll work really well.
Okay.
Extra trap stun for deck dev. 7 tools for deck dev as well, and Icarus, and then 1 Karma Cut if I feel like Karma Cut is better than Raigeki Break in the matchup. And there's no point showing you my extra deck. I have no tuner, so
Right.
it doesn't really matter. But
Cool.
that's the deck.
Yeah, man, really interesting deck. Really cool. You had a great run. Unfortunately, you didn't make it, but yeah, still a solid run. Any shout outs you want to give at the end?
Yeah, just shout out to all the people at Card Art, man. That's my locals here in Santa Clara. Everyone there is awesome, and yeah, I hope this deck inspires people to start making new decks.
Yeah.
I'd love to see like other decks top all these big events.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Cool, awesome. Congrats again, Chris, for top 20.
Top 20. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah. All right.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.